Alrighty, chat. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate y'all being here, and thanks for joining me on the journey of figuring out this trailer. I don't think we're quite done figuring it out yet, but I'm here for it, and let's get back to it. Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine. Jake from State Farm. Wait. All right. So this thing does not need fertilizer, but I'm gonna fill it up anyway. So I'm assuming, I'm probably gonna be wrong here, but I'm assuming I can just drive up and hit R. I knew I was wrong. How do I fill off of it? Do I have to like turn it on? Like turn the Honda on? Pull the valves? Do I actually have to turn it on? Do you know? So I'm on the inductor. Huh?
I don't think you have to.
Okay. I'm
on the kind of neat. You can move the lightsaber around.
Can you really?
You gotta be selected on it.
The lightsaber is it's the boom. So is that the part I need to aim for when I go to fill? That's probably what it is, right?
I don't know.
Maybe not. I want fertilizer.
Is it not working?
Yeah, I can't get it to fill my thing.
Pipe in. Pipe out 1 on next herbicide.
On next herbicide?
I have herbicide in mine right now.
Oh. How do I... Yeah, I don't know how this... I can't get it to do anything. I just want to fill up my sprayer. Unless I'm on the wrong side of the sprayer. Wait. I had to go to the other side to like where the actual sprayer thing is, and I just pulled up and it worked. Like, I don't even know if I had to hit anything. Hold on.
See, my boom's on the right side for some reason.
Oh, really? No, I meant on the side of the sprayer, like where the actual hookups are. That's where I had to put it, and then it worked fine.
No, instead of the front?
Yeah. Hang on, let me use some,
What baloney is that?
Dude, I don't know. I'm learning this, like, live, okay? I don't know, man.
On chance.
Well, there is a front hookup on this sprayer, so I mean, it should in theory work, but it worked on that side there quite well. Let me use some fertilizer and then I'll go back there. Mess with it. All right, we fixing the field. So what happened there is the sprayer, the hired guy, he gave up because he got stuck in the building. So therefore he gave up on spraying the field, basically. So yeah. All right, so we've got to just finish this field, and then we got lots of other spraying to do. Fertilizer, that is. So technically I should go do 15 too, because I did mow it. I still haven't picked it up, but we'll get to it. I got excited by shiny, new sprayer tender. So then in theory, could you have fertilizer and herbicide on there and then like unload the inductor and select fertilizer or herbicide instead?
I believe you should, if I remember right from the 22 version.
Well, that's kind of cool then. So as long as you have fertilizer and herbicide, you can, load either one. That's kind of cool. I kind of like it.
Aha.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I was... think I had my sprayer tank and the sprayer tank right over the lightsaber, and the Honda motor kicked on.
Nice. For legal reasons, Trent, that's probably a Lizard engine, so.
I mean, it's not branded, but you can clearly...
Lizard? You're done with horse, so you're ready for the furry cow map? Furry cow, furry
Ow.
cow. What? What?
Hey, Squeaker.
Oh, hey, it's me. Hi, I'm a squeaker. Hasn't done that in a while, I think. Why they haven't... Maybe they have fixed that by now, and we're just still in the old... like, ancient TeamSpeak. Oh, gosh.
The vent does fit pretty well on the...
Oh, does it?
The semi version.
After like, yeah, understanding it now, I probably kind of want that one instead of the one I have. But that's okay.
And I did figure out you can like customize your fiber thing.
Yeah.
Once you get it, you can put your hose boom on.
Yeah, I saw there was one with a boom instead of yeah, there's also a nozzle or like a reel, hose reel too. Okay, so now I can't get the thing to fill again. Oh, I'm on the wrong side again. That's right. That's totally what it is too. As soon as I get it like remotely on that side, it. Oh, now it's not gonna do it. There it goes. You got to get over far enough. Okay. The trigger's not real big on that, which is fine. I'm gonna drive that way to get that guy. Might as well fertilize my way there. Or actually,
I'm gonna have to pull you.
do what?
I'm gonna have to pull you.
Yeah, yours is all broken, right? You bought it assembled?
No, I put a hose reel on it.
Oh.
Like, after I bought it, I put a hose reel on it.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And I'm trying to put the tote nut back in.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it's probably easier to use the forklift. Just line it up with the top of the inductor, basically, the frame. And, yeah. I hear the sprayer clicking over near the...
Yep.
Alright. Let's probably go get more water, too. That's 11th. That should be okay.
Surprised I haven't said anything about the parts.
Parts. For the combo?
For the gearbox.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
Don't know if like we need bearings or a whole new gearbox.
Gotcha.
But it's one of those where it's like a cast, I think.
Sure.
And then you somehow put gears and bearings in it.
I gotcha.
One of those where it kind of scratches your head.
This dude ran out of herb. Oh my god. I didn't think he was going to run out of herbicide. I thought he was going to have plenty. I don't have any herbicide here, chat. Tom God, if you're talking about TeamSpeak 5, then no, us on TeamSpeak 3 wouldn't see that. No. Okay, so now, chat, we have to learn here. Can we... Okay, that refills that, but can I, like... It says unload. Oh, it just put it on the ground. Okay.
automatically as I speak a phone call, I get said phone call.
And then so that doesn't quite do what I wanted it to do. I want to unload. I would like to unload the inductor and put herbicide in it, but I don't know if that's possible. I don't have herbicide here either, so. On TeamSpeak 5 is more like Discord, yes. Sorry. So if you have TeamSpeak 5 and somebody else has TeamSpeak 5, then you'd be the only ones to see it.
Well, it sounded like they got the parts, sounds like.
Oh yeah?
Had to drive all the way to Indiana to get them.
Oh wow. Oh, okay, so this is okay, this is working. Okay, hold on. We might be onto something, boys. We might be onto something. Black Cat, what's going on? Thanks for the bits. How are you? All right. So it was still showing product, but the product is the pallets that were up there, not in the inductor. Okay, so I have emptied the inductor. So we might actually be onto something here, y'all. So if we take these pallets and we get these cleaned up, I gotta go get herbicide because my herbicide sprayer's empty too now, which I did not anticipate that emptying because normally it doesn't really empty ever. So yeah.
Well, that kind of stinks.
What's that? You gotta go work now?
Oh no, they're gonna go try it and give me a call. I know the fiber thing on this my sprayer pull behind thing.
Yeah.
I customize it to where it gives me the hose reel.
Okay.
Then I guess if I put in the hose reel on, kind of get rid of the spot to put your tow deck.
Oh yeah. I gotcha.
I go standard.
So now if we wait for our chat, we gotta select the right thing. Okay, and we tie those down, so that ties down the upper deck. Okay, and we close this, close that, and then how did I do that one? There we go. Close that, and then where did that throw straps? I don't know where that put straps. Did that put straps in there? I don't know where it put straps, but it put straps somewhere. So now, this is a mod, yes. This is new. It came out today, and I've never used it before. So now, if we run up to there and we grab herbicide. Now, is that special herbicide?
Yeah.
I'm assuming, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's also $24,000.
Yes. But you can customize it, John.
Oh, you can.
But like for Tony's sake, you can put like Endless Duo or.
You can actually get different chemicals. We'll do the Endless. Why not? We'll grab 2 of those. That's 48. I've spent so much money on stuff.
What do you mean? You got 1.2 mil.
Yeah, I've spent like $200,000 on this stupid trailer. You know what, chat? We're taking a walk up the hill here. So it's kind of top heavy with all that fertilizer up there too. Plus, I think some of that shifted. Just saying. The ones in the cage are not technically dead down right now. I can't figure out.
No, plus I don't think there is a tie down. You just kind of
You just cage
Lows
them
them
in.
in and
Yeah. Chat, the
hopefully
reloads
it will.
might go out the window here. Hang on, y'all. That made it farther than I thought it was going to. Oh, come here.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't hit a tree.
Yeah, I don't know how I didn't. But it looks cool. Oh, no, 10 out of 10 on the cool points. Yeah. This is what Millennial has, I believe, or something similar to those. His configuration might be a little different. The Larsons have one. Their configuration might be a little different too, but...
Yeah, they only have one tote deck.
Yeah, yeah.
Because their walk around area is a lot bigger.
Yeah. But no, it's pretty cool. I'm here for it, Chad. I really am. I just, it's gonna take me a little bit to figure it out, you know?
I think they have, or at least Larson's have the... Larson's Millennial have a 45 or 53? Or 50?
Yeah. Larsons have two trailers with the, well, one's the Fiber Dash and one's that other trailer.
Yeah, one's a Dimco.
Yeah.
A Dimco with the Fiber Dash stuff on it.
You're waiting for Doggo to show me how to use it. Well, apparently Trent's Doggo today then, because he's kind of been walking me through it. In fairness, it came out in the mod hub today, and I downloaded it and put it right on the server. I didn't even, like, attempt to try to mess with it before. I was like, you know what? We're just putting it right on the server. So, there's that.
I'm surprised you didn't try the itch version first.
I don't check the itch. I don't ever go on itch and look at mods, to be honest. Can we put these inside of here? The whole thing kind of gets a little wobbly though. Wait, I can't tie those down either, can I? This is gonna get real top heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man. What's different about the itch one? I'm sure there's something there.
I mean, it came out first, but now it's the same version.
No. Alright, so now we need to select... Okay, only one has straps on top of it? Hello. There we go. Alright, everybody's tied down. Everybody keep your arms inside of the ride at all times. Alright, let's go see what we can do. Now, the real question here, I guess, it's whatever's closest to the inductor when I go to hit R to fill the inductor, right? It's kind of just going to be, I don't know how to select that.
Yeah, I think it's, if I remember, it's just going to pick either or.
Okay. It's not quite what I want, but that's okay. 'Cause I need herbicide, and then I need fertilizer again after a minute. So we're going to be making lots of pallets, I feel like. Or maybe I should just take the full pallets and kind of move them off to the side.
Or
oh, man.
Create a fertilizer trailer and a herbicide trailer.
Yeah. Typically, I don't need herbicide, but I somehow ran out. Normally, I don't run out of herbicide, like, ever. In fairness, the sprayer only had like 20% in it when I sent it out, so I thought it would be okay, but I guess not. But it's all good. We'll go ahead and tap off water too, because we got a lot of fertilizer to do down there. It's like 45 gallon an acre work, so you'd have to go so slow. All right, come on. Try not to flip it. No flippy floppies. I guess I could put the totes underneath and then put the cages back up, or the nets. That would help with the top heavy issue. Okay, so see, that just did the thing I didn't want it to do.
And on the bright side, the sprayer version is cheaper than the one that you bought.
Nice.
But just because you don't have like 2 extra cages in a tank.
All right, so it filled it again with fertilizer. Which is fine. I don't know if there's... I doubt there's a way to be like, oh, fill it with this. But that's okay. It's all good. So we'll worry about that when we get down to the field. Honestly, we might need fertilizer by then anyway. Wait. Oh, one of the tanks must be full. Okay, because it stopped. All right, we're fine. Actually, yeah, both of them are stopped. So we actually need fertilizer first, so that's fine. Maybe we'll just keep it on fertilizer until we're done with fertilizer. And then change it back over to herbicide. And then change it back to fertilizer. I don't know. But ideally, probably one product per trailer would be better. To be honest. Oh, Bessie. Fill in the rig. Let's go. Like I said, I like the look of it and everything. It's just, you know, learning how to use it. I would say definitely don't buy it pre-assembled. Or did yours do that too, Trent, or just mine?
Just yours.
Okay, maybe it's a server pre-assembled thing.
It's probably a server thing, because before I traded mine for the sprayer version.
Yeah.
It was perfectly fine.
I gotcha. Need 4 more. I don't think we do. Sub Spider. I think we're good with the one. I mean, honestly, maybe a second one eventually for herbicide. I'd probably go with a little bit different one because you don't need the capacity, the water capacity. Because you just don't go through the herbicide like we go through fertilizer. So that might happen. Maybe that's the one we get where it can tow its own spray around. I feel like Squirrely Dan would be all about that. Just saying. Which, that's not a bad idea, honestly. So maybe we'll buy one of those too at some point, chat. At some point, not today. I think we've messed around with this for like over an hour now, so. That might be long enough, I'm not sure. It has been over an hour, though, that we've been messing with this trailer. Oh, boy. So, yeah, if I move the totes down and the head, the full pallets down, that would definitely help. But really, you could put 8 totes back there and another 4 up front. You could really carry some product on this trailer if you wanted to. It's pretty awesome, actually. I like it. And again, you can configure this so you could just leave the front open for totes or shoot whatever you wanted. Actually, could you put a 3rd water tank on? Just have an inductor 3rd water tank? I don't know if that would work. Although then you'd have no product with you, so.
I mean, in theory, you should be able to, yeah.
Okay, probably wouldn't work out too hot, though. You'd have to have something else follow you around with your fertilizer. Or your herbicide. That's alright. And we still have grass to clean up. Oh, man. Never enough work yet. Always something good to do, something fun. That's okay. doing grapes by the trap yard. Tomcat, they need you.
I'm Tomcat.
It's pretty cool, Jeff. Something I've never seen IRL. I mean, I've seen grapes, but I've never seen, like, you know, commercial growing, harvesting of grapes in person before. It's pretty cool. Oh, Bessie. Now we just need one of those, what is it, red Peterbilts that Millennial has, so we could be Millennial. Or like a, shoot, I don't know, Larson's have so many different trucks. Something cool like they have. Day cab with a log chassis with a pusher, you know? I'm here for it. Alright, we gotta run out and grab our fertilizer sprayer first. Okay, but first, we need to put that out. Don't think we actually have to, but we're going to. I was running. I still have herbicide to do in this field, but it's fine. Running through all this herbicided fertilized corn. Nothing nasty about that. Not at all. You did carrots for the first time today? You thought you'd rather do grapes. Carrots aren't bad if you have the right mod. Just saying. Wait, so do I have to put the little marker thing up to get it to work too?
The little lightsaber?
Yeah.
Yep.
I do actually have to push that, okay. Yeah, gotta put the lightsaber up, okay. Makes sense. Alright, go gadget with your fertilizer. Now, let's see if we can get this thing changed over to herbicide. So we're on the inductor. We're going to unload the inductor. We're going to get hit by the sprayer. Okay, so the inductor is now unloaded. So, we need to switch to that, take those straps off, and then switch to the cage. Take the strap off. Open the cage. We're gonna see if we can just do this, actually. That's not what I want. I'm gonna put this right here. And it took the fertilizer again. And again. And again. So apparently it only wants to take the fertilizer. Okay, now it's just taking that fertilizer. Okay. That makes sense. It's right next to it after all. How many pallets of fertilizer can I spawn? Oh boy. What is the swather that I use and where is it? The swather I use is the Macdon that was the pre-order bonus for when you bought Farm Sim 25 originally. If you do not own it, you can still buy it. It costs a couple bucks. Yeah, it's the Macdon swather. That is herbicide, right? Is that just converting that into fertilizer? I'm so confused. It's happening. Hold on, I'm driving away.
I say it'll just be like that water soluble fertilizer, and then whenever you hit R on your sprayer, it'll, depending on what type of product you have on the trailer, it'll be either liquid fert or herbicide.
No, but I can't get the inductor to take the herbicide. Does that make sense?
Yep.
The inductor takes fertilizer like crazy. Can't find swathers. So the easy way to find it is go into your mods. And if you have it, it should be under DLCs at the top. Yeah. And this is all the MacDon stuff. That's the easiest way to find it. Or you can sort it by alphabet and go down to M. I would just go in your mods. No problemo. Okay, so I'm on that and it's not. Oh. Did I not buy the herbicide edition? Chemical inductor. I bought the fertilizer inductor, apparently.
If you have it strapped on, it should at least recognize it.
So it did recognize it when it was strapped down, but now that it's not strapped down, it won't. So the way this should work, or at least the way it works on fertilizer, is you have to fill the inductor. The inductor is where the tanks are. Okay, that recognizes herbicide, right? I can't get the inductor to take herbicide. The fertilizer I can get in the inductor, and that works fine. And that's all this stuff here. Unless I don't need it for some reason, I'm going to try to back this up and we'll see what happens. But I don't know. If nothing else, chat, we're learning here, you know? We're figuring it out. We're figuring out that the thing works great for fertilizer. Maybe not so well on herbicide. I don't know. Yeah, see, I can't. I don't have a product on the trailer. I have water. And I have chemical totes, but I can't do anything with it. Okay. Exactly, science. Unless for some reason, like, that can't be out. You're like mixing. See, I'm selected on the inductor. I have plenty of water. Let me try to unstrap that. I don't know. Doesn't like that door open. Yeah, I can't get the herbicide part to work. I really need herbicide. For now, I just spent 50 grand on these things, so I'm not gonna just throw them in the creek. That's for sure. Okay, so now if we go... Okay, now that worked. Don't know why, but it worked. We have herbicide. Let's go. I don't know why that started working, but it's like, oh, hey, you want me to do my job? Dog, I got you. Oh, man. All right, we just got a little pass here to do with herbicide, so let's just make that happen real quick, and then get this guy going in the next field. Fertilizer should be about done too. Okay, so now, chat, I need to switch the thing back to fertilizer. Because I'm not going to need, that's good enough. I'm not going to need any more herbicide. What I have to herbicide, there's plenty in there, so. Yeah. Quack Buzz, I think it's just a learning curve kind of thing, you know. I'm a learning it still. I've never messed with it till today, so yeah. Since I've never messed with it, you know, it's oh, and then you can move that around too. And then you can do that too. Interesting.
How did I get that to fill up?
What's that?
So I got the rotator to fill up with herbicide.
Yeah.
Or fillable herbicide to make herbicide.
Okay, in the inductor.
Yeah, and then I unloaded it like in this spray to make the herbicide actual totes.
Yeah.
Now I replicate it.
Oh, really?
I tried the same stuff.
I don't think the auto load part works on this thing.
No. I've tried to do that too, and it loaded it right where my sprayer would go.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta turn it off because this does not work. Doesn't work. I gotta move it. Need all lightsaber on Thunder Creek.
Used a little bit of that water.
A lot of time yet. So I have way too many pallets of this now, but I've canned it because yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Thanks for that, Father. Appreciate you welcoming. What's poppin'? What's going on? How's it going? All right. I'm doing well. Just learning this dash thing today. But we're gonna get it figured out, or we're not. We're gonna throw it in the rhubarb. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have not decided yet.
BM Gaming _ just resubscribed for 18 months. Good afternoon, John and chat. 18 month down. Let's go.
ZBM, thanks for the resub for 18. I appreciate it. Hope all is well, man. Welcome in. See, the problem is I had to switch, chat. If I just run fertilizer with this trailer, which is probably what I'll do in the future, although I don't know what to do with these things because I spent like 50 grand on herbicide. Not probably the best move I could have done. But I could see using it for one product in the future, and it'll probably be completely fine for one product. It's the whole like switching products that's not so good, maybe. I mean, it works, but you can't, it's hard to tell it like what you want it to grab. It doesn't say, it's just whatever's close. I mean, maybe Kimmy, but that's like another 100 grand, although that's honestly probably the option. I can buy a smaller one that doesn't need to have as much capacity. Is probably what I would do. because for fertilizer, for herbicide, I don't need the capacity for herbicide like I need for fertilizer. So it's just a lot of learning here, and you know, I've never used this thing. I never used this thing in 22, so I think we're doing quite fine actually with it. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. I think it's a learning curve, and we'll figure it out. I think I pretty well got it now, actually, kind of. So yeah, we're getting there. Definitely getting there. All right. This thing's out again. Good Lord. Crazy.
Well, you have fun with that. I'm gonna go sit in the semi and wait for a load to occur.
All right, we'll catch you, Trent. Have a good one. Jacob, it came out in the mod hub today. This has been out in 20. It was out in 22, but I never used it. I didn't check no stinking settings. No. I didn't check no stinking settings. No, I've got it. The only thing is the selecting of the product. There is nothing to do that as far as I know. So, beyond that, though, I think I pretty well got it. It's just a learning curve. That's really all it is, honestly. Just a learning curve. So yeah. But I think I think we got it. Hopefully. Like I said, switching products between fertilizer and herbicide, probably not the best idea. And if you do, you just gotta get away from the other product, I feel like, you know? So, that's all. Which is not a big deal, honestly. But trying to run 2 sprayers here on different products at the same time, maybe not the best idea. But it's okay. We got it, chat. We're getting it. It's only been an hour and a half messing with it. I do think the obvious solution, or the honest solution here, is to just buy a second one for fertilizer or for herbicide. And again, I can buy a smaller one because I don't need the water capacity like I need on the fertilizer one. And then I could take the herbicide totes off and carry more fertilizer with me too. So that's a valid strategy, I feel like. So anyway, let's get this herbicide done real quick, y'all. That's what I want to do. I want to get this done. So yeah, I feel like we haven't really accomplished much today. Like we have, but like, I don't know. I kind of feel like we haven't. But I know we have at the same time, so. You know, I made Kimmy mad with the cornbread thing earlier, so. I've accomplished something today. Oh, goodness. I thought it was funny. Kimmy probably didn't, but I liked it. All right, we've only got, what, this field and maybe that field too? Something like that. It's not much. Yeah, 2 more fields. Okay. And then we need to fertilize a little bit as well, and then we're good. No big deal. Did Kimmy and Allison unfollow? Hey, Allison should be happy, though. Did you see that pallet of fruit snacks? I mean, come on. I mean, I didn't buy it, but like... what would that cost? Can I buy a pallet of fruit snacks? Is that possible? I mean, you give Sam's the old debit card, they'll make it happen probably. If I had to guess, they would make it happen. Just, you know, gotta ask nicely. Sir. I have a truck outside. Can you fill it with fruit snacks by chance? Dude, you know, like Scrooge McDuck with the gold coins? No, no, no. Fruit snacks. You know what? That's a bad idea. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, boy. Just a whole bunch of fruit snacks. Sounds terrible if you ask me. But also hilarious, too, you know? Just saying. That's okay. All right, so we've got a little bit of herbiciding to do, a little bit of fertilizing, less fertilizing than herbiciding. That field needs to be herbicided. And then we need to pick up that grass, actually. I don't want to, but we need to. We need to pick up the grass and put in the drying silo. So then I can really be called a hypocrite. But it'll be justified, so it's okay. Just saying. What would that even look like, Tomcat? Is that your prompt for AI? Fruit snack emote, and then whatever it spits out. There you go. Done. Oh boy. Swing in here and get that corner. There was a little skipper. You know, we can't have those, chat. I get yelled at. Not yelled. Well, it depends if Kimmy types all the caps or not. Because if so, man, I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. Yep, just run me over. It's fine. Every time, chat. Every time I get out of that thing, it's like, All right, let's go find the fertilizer guy. Fertilizer guy. A Jiffy? Like Jiffy Pop? Or like Jiffy peanut butter? Do you feel bad when you run over the chickens? Okay. They're not real. Does that make, I don't know if that makes you feel any better. They're not real. They're fake. Obviously, you wouldn't want to run over a chicken in real life. So you never get to find out if he crossed the road. Obviously, got to figure out if he crossed the road or not, chat. All right, so realistically, though, chat, for reals? For reals. Do we buy just like the little... I don't actually... Does this go on a semi-truck? Oh, you know what? I bet that does. That goes on one of them their trucks. That's cool. But we got gooseneck. We can make a little gooseneck spray rig for herbicide. Or we could do this one. This one might be kind of cool, where you just have a tank, little bit of chemical inductor, and then you put the sprayer on there. And then you can take the sprayer with you. That could be kind of sick. Just saying. Does that mean the eggs and the money are not real? I mean, it's farm sim. None of it's real, I guess. I guess. You want to really get into it? It's all fake. It's real in my heart. Wait. For the record, this field 33 does not have skippers. It's the stupid tram lines. Once the corn is out, we're going to plow all this ground down here, so. Skippers for now. They look like skippers. Tram lines for now. We'll get rid of them all eventually. Don't you all worry. They will cease to exist at some point. Just saying. You know, it's all fake, though. Everything's fake. It's all fake. Yeah, this will all look better down here someday. And then I did say earlier, I'm going to try to save up some money. Maybe after I buy sprayer trailers and another combine. Eventually, I'm going to save up money and buy the common ground down here, okay? It's going to happen, chat. All these little awkward fields I'm kind of over, to be honest. So maybe that's our goal before Fuzzy Cow map comes out. Just try to get common ground down here. I feel like off this corn harvest, with the amount of dry corn that we're going to have, like, we should be able to get somewhat close to it. The problem is resisting the temptation of when we have all that money of buying other land or equipment or something like that, you know? That's the hard part for me. I don't know, Sean, if that'll happen. We'll have to wait and see, right? I don't know. Probably after playing Stevie's 4X, I'll be ready for like a regular size map again, so. Because typically I kind of go back and forth between like regular size map and 4X maps. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. You never know. Never know. No worries, the money's not real. That's true. Exactly, it's not real. It's all fake. It's faker than Monopoly money. At least Monopoly money is physical, you know? Like, it's actually a thing. Some point next year could be next fall. Yeah, true. You know, as Justin Bieber once said, never say never, you know? So, like, yeah, we could come back here. I don't know. There's still a lot more land, a lot more homesteads, you know. We could have even more cows. We could have more water buffaloes. There's still a pizzeria we need to, like, make pizza, you know. Wise words, brother. Only the wisest words from Justin Bieber, you know. God. Oh, I like me. Anyway, sorry. It's gonna be stuck in everybody's head now. My bad. Because I sounded just like him. Oh man. Hey, Mo Cowgirl, are they treating Saturday like the end of the world in your part of Missouri too? Like the news? Is it going to be the end of the world? Because that's what they're predicting here. You know, we're supposed to get up to a half-inch of rain on Saturday, and the news media is just in a panic. Okay? Absolutely panicked here. It is absolutely incredible how freaked out they are. Yeah, it's supposed to be a rain day. You hadn't heard that? Oh, dang. Maybe it's only over here. I don't know. We're supposed to get half an inch of rain, and the local news is treating it like we're getting a Category 5 hurricane, okay? Like, legit, that's the way they're treating it here. It's like batting down the hatches. Same CBM, yeah. Now, granted, we haven't had rain in, you know, a couple months at this point now, but, like, they are treating it as if Category 5 hurricanes coming to Missouri. And they're forecasting a half-inch of rain. So it won't even, like, fix anything. It won't end our, like, drought we're in. Half an inch rain, and you would swear Category 5 hurricanes coming up Mississippi River. It's wild, honestly. But that's the local news for you. Gotta scare everybody. All right, I knew Buddy was gonna get stuck on this building here. It's fine. We'll take over. Here in a second, we'll send this guy around to the other field. All right. supposed to get rain. Not sure how much. Half inch wouldn't be enough. No, half inch ain't gonna do nothing. Honestly, I'm kind of okay with it. We got our big family like pumpkin party thing at the farm on Sunday. Friends and family thing, and if we get half an inch of rain Saturday, it'll be perfect. It'll settle the dust on the lane for at least a few minutes. Got my rubber boots out? No. I don't own rubber boots. To be honest, I don't. But yeah, it'll be perfect if we actually get some rain. It'll like settle dust and everything a little bit. And they were in there harvesting soybeans yesterday on our mile-long gravel road, and so they beat the road to death with those trucks, of course. And a good half-inch rain would actually be really nice on Saturday for Sunday. It will mean we'll have more setup to do Sunday morning before our party, but that's okay. Because if it's going to rain Saturday, they won't put like the tables and chairs out until we won't do that till Sunday morning then, which is how we always used to do it. So it's not a big deal. But if they're not calling for rain, we try to sneak those tables and chairs out, which it does help for Sundays. That's for sure. But it's not a necessary thing that we have to do. Wait, did I see? Okay. No weeds on our fields except for 33, but that's fine. It's junk anyway. Yeah. So it's actually hilarious. I wouldn't be surprised if they have like news reporters at the salt domes. It's way too warm for that, but you know how the local news is. They get a little wound up about everything. Just saying. All right, we are officially, wait for it. We're done spraying. Let's go. All right, so we'll go retrieve. Actually, we'll send this guy to parking. We'll take our trailer. Chat, what do you think? Should we just buy another one for herbicide? I think we should. Because it's way cooler than the little tanky tow behind the tractor. Plus, I already have like 50 grand invested in the chemical. So I kind of have to do something with that. I don't think I can sell it back. So yeah, we'll just do it. Full send it, boys and girls. Oh God. Speaking of full sending. Gosh, I didn't realize the auto drive line was that far over. Just run me over. Just get it done with. God. All right. So we'll go take this home and then let's turn the lightsaber off. There we go. So we'll take this home and then we'll go grab the other one and use the chemical that we have on that other trailer. Obviously. So we'll have to stop and get water. We're down to 80% water, and I had this thing full a minute ago. Of water. So much water. So after messing with it for a little while, I've concluded that the trailer is cool, but for switching between two different chemicals, so like fertilizer and herbicide, not the strat. I did switch all the semis over a long time ago. Yeah, back when we started playing on here again. Yeah, I did. They're all Mercedes now. But yeah, so if you're gonna, so what I'm actually fixing to do is I'm gonna go buy a second one for herbicide. Oh, come on. Oh, that was so close to saving it. So then we're gonna have one for fertilizer and one for herbicide. And then I think it'll be pretty slick, pretty sick. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool then. So this will be our fertilizer one because this one has a lot more water capacity than the other one I'm fixing to buy here in a minute. So yeah. No, so the bags are your fertilizer. So what you do is you put your fertilizer bag or your chemical tote has to go into the inductor, which is what this part here is in the center. And then when you want to actually like fill up the sprayer, you have this handy dandy boom on this one. You don't have to have a boom. You could have a reel. This boom that comes out. And then you just drive up. You don't even have to hit a button when you drive up. You just drive up and it fills you. Which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's bag fertilizer, and there's a lot in there. Like, it makes a decent amount. I feel like it's also super expensive. I don't know if this is more cost efficient. Probably not, but it's cool looking. And honestly, the cool factor adds some value for me. So the cool factor makes it worth 10 times more, you know? Just saying. Alright, so we're going to park this guy here. For right now, like I said, I am fixing to go get another one right away. Oh, I don't want to take that off. I got to switch to the right thing. There we go. I should have taken the stuff off so I can get those off without having to unhook again. Oh well. It's alright. Is it safe to use a brand for an emote? I have no idea, Tom. Okay, you'd have to look up the Twitch terms. Not sure. Yeah. See, I thought it was going to be just the regular seed and fertilizer, or fertilizer and herbicide too. But yeah, it's more than that. So. 14 million liters of sugarcane harvested, still have an hour left. Fire Shadow, my guy. What? It's crazy. All right, so here, I'll walk you through this. So I'm going into the mods here, and then this is everything that's in this pack. Okay, it's actually a ton. You can build your own trailers out too, which is cool. And then there's like, yeah, you can get tanks, and I mean, you can, it's kind of wild. So here's your chemical. And it's actually kind of cool. You can get different chemicals too. It's all the same thing. It does the same thing, but it's cool. So that's $24,000. You can also get a jug, which is kind of interesting if you just did a little bit. And then this is the fertilizer, 12.5 for that. And then I went with this trailer here, but I did have issues when it spawned in, and I think that's not the trailer I went with. Hold on. Is it this one? I can just tell. Yeah, it was this one. I think the issue is that everything was already placed on here when I like bought it, and it kind of freaked out. I had to take it all apart and then put it back together. A little bit. So it kind of didn't like that, but it is what it is. So actually now, oh, you can get like a little. That's kind of cool. A little inductor. And then this is like your bigger one. That's kind of sick, actually. Okay, I didn't realize that. And then you can get this with the boom or a reel. That's pretty neat, actually. Okay, there's no options on that. You can get different cages to put your stuff in. Plus, on top with auto load, you can get just a little Honda engine with a water pump on it. It's actually kind of neat. They have a lot of stuff. They even have just like a thing that goes on like to make a truck into a flatbed. Which is pretty cool. But I think I'm going to go with this one, because this one has tank for water. It has a spot for the totes. Maybe, yeah, this is, no. Need to shrink that down so it only auto loads there. That would be a lot better. And then spot for the inductor. And then this here is where your actual sprayer goes. Put a reel in there. I think we'll just not do a reel, but then need to shrink that back down. The problem I was having is they were going on there and then falling down on the other trailer. Let's make this one with the blank rims, of course, and that resets that again. So let's fix that again. And we're going to go ahead and buy that. Now, hopefully that one's not freaking out when I get there. So like I said, the other one I actually had to reset each piece and then rebuild the trailer, which is not a big deal. Honestly, it only took me a couple minutes to... Well, it took longer to figure out what was going on than it did to rebuild the trailer, so... But it's okay. So far, it's an interesting mod, that's for sure. Very, very interesting. Alright. So chat. The Firefighting Simulator DLC came out today, right? Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? I'm planning on playing that later today. And I was going to do 2 streams today, but I think we're just going to do 1 long stream today instead. So I'll play Farm Sim till, I don't know, like 7 o'clock Central. And then just probably take a break and switch over after that to Firefighting Sim. Thoughts, chat? I think it's a good idea. Winning strategy. Hopefully, anyway. That's what I'm thinking. Because I do want to play that DLC. I love all the drive shafts on this thing moving. This thing's great. Alright. Okay, now see, this one is doing what the other one did. Well, maybe it's not, actually. Hold on. Now this one is doing the same thing. Where it wants me to hook up, but I can't actually hook up. You know what I mean? I know I need to pick up the mother bin, yeah. I know. Yeah, Sean, I'll take a, since my 3 o'clock break was so late, I'll probably just take a 7 o'clock break and then jump right over, you know? That's what I'm thinking. So here's what's going on here, y'all. I'm gonna have to reset some of this stuff too. Here, let me get away from that marker. Your time works fine. Okay, that's fine. Fine by me, Sean. That's all I can see. And that's all that was actually having problems, I believe. I can unstrap, I can take that off. Okay, now that's happening. Hold on. Okay, see that goes off. The inductor's not. The inductor's not right. Okay, something's wrong with the inductor. Oh, that's as one. That's doing that as one. No, that's not. I don't think that's right either. I think we need to restack it all. You just hit disconnect all and reattach all trailer. I don't think so. I don't know. I tried, Jeff, and that wasn't working, so. Because if I hit Q, it didn't do anything, but it still said the, like, hit Q to hook up or whatever it was there, so. Oh, now see, it's still showing stuff. I'm going to have to reset the trailer itself, I think. Yeah, something's not, like, majorly right with this thing now. Okay, hang on here. Reset that. Reset that. Reset that. Now see that inductor, I should be able to reset that, but for some reason it's not. The inductor doesn't show on the map. which is kind of odd. I don't think I broke it, John. I just think there's a little... Yeah, Trent wasn't having this issue with his, so I'm thinking it's a server thing. Which, you know, everybody should know that there's definitely things on servers that don't always behave right, so... Yeah. Okay. That one looks right. So this was right here. Little tote storage. I'm probably gonna have to do the forklift thing again on that, honestly. Buy a forklift and keep it here. And then this guy is right there. So let's see if we can reattach that. See, that won't. That's the tank. Okay, maybe I did break it. Maybe I actually did. For some reason, see, this inductor I feel like just needs to be reset, but it's not showing up. It's not showing up on the map. So how am I supposed to reset it if it doesn't show up on the map? Buy another one? I mean, it's 25 grand, but shoot, if it fixes it, then what's 25 grand? Okay. Okay, that's locked down. Now we just need the pallet storage thingy here. Which again, I'm probably gonna have to use the forklift. Or, yeah, I'm probably gonna need a forklift for that. Oh, okay. Awkward. Or can we get that to reset again, maybe? See, that resets. I still think that one's a forklift issue. Or if I had a tote, maybe. One second, garage. Yeah, I mean, I should get my money back for it. Nope. You gotta... I don't know, man. Build your own every time, but like I couldn't get just that trailer, could I? I don't think I could get the trailer. Oh. We may not be keeping this. I might have to find $200,000 somewhere. Shoot, I'm like 250 into this by now. Tilda Keys, angry. What's all the issues? Oh boy. Fun. I'd have to do this before that. Remove the tank, maybe. One of them's gotta have to move. All that red. Yeah. Yeah, Jeff, it's not. Red in there is not good. So. Yeah. Plant peas everywhere. Make lots of money doing that, yeah. Yeah, Jeff, you're probably not wrong, honestly. Well, should we just cut our losses, chat, and move on? We probably should, huh? It's a stupid thing to work anyway. I really want this all to work too. That's the bad part of this. I really do want it to work. I really do want it to work, but we should at least try to get some of our money back out of it, right? Oh boy. Yeah, usually when there's that much, you don't want any red in utility D, honestly, in that menu. So, real fast though, chat. I mean, this would be kind of sick, right? Throw the sprayer on there and yeah, yeet. I mean, come on. Oh, there's the thing for that. Wait, so it sees that? Why does it see that? That's weird. It would be kind of cool though, right? Yeah, I bet it works fine in single player, because if Trent was still using it, I'm sure it works fine in single player. But not so Willow. Not so in multi, huh? That's what I'm thinking anyway. Let's come on. Tank's not tied down. I can't make that turn for some reason. Here we go. Hit the ground randomly. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. I should have hit tilde before. Oh, you know the fun part? It doesn't see any of that. It doesn't see any of it. Oh boy. Nope. Can I? Hello. That's all it sees it all in here. God, I almost sold my combine. Could you imagine? Oh, I would be heartbroken. But good thing I didn't sell this. God, that's all just, oh boy. Good thing I didn't sell this truck. I was gonna keep it and just wait and see. Glad I didn't sell it. So I will have pallets sitting back in the homestead. They'll disappear when I get rid of the mod. Because clearly I'm getting rid of that mod. For the record. Oh, he had dog. Look at this. Have mother been will travel. All right, we need to send this down here. You know what is that? Yeah, that's fertilizer. So we need to send this down to 17 because that's where, or 15. Sorry. That's where we're gonna be spraying next anyway. So. Oh boy. Big Mert, when your tilde looks like that, and it's all. That's bad, okay? That's real bad, okay? Yeah, I was just doing a lot of weird things, and like the first one was functional, and then when I came to get the second one, it was doing the same stuff, and then I looked at tilde, and honestly, tilde made up my mind. Now, having said that, that's on a server. That's not necessarily single player. If Trent was still running it, I guarantee he checked it, and it was probably fine for him in single player. But as far as the server goes, like Jeff says, you know, need to get rid of it before I break the server or the save. And yeah. So that it makes sense just to cut my losses on that, and it's fine. I mean, I lost I lost some money, but whatever. I don't care. Besides, it's not real, so it's fine. All right. It is what it is. It kind of sucks. It's kind of annoying, actually, more than anything, but. Now I know that there's a mod I can uninstall. Hi, Trent. Hey, Trent, look at this. Did your utility key look like that from the Fiber Dash? I'm gonna guess the answer is no. But that's what my tilde is. It's awful. So I'll uninstall it later. It'll be gone. It's a violation. Ooh, dang, Tomcat, okay. Good luck when you get home. Okay, I thought you'd already checked, because I know you're usually on about all about that. So I'd be curious to hear if yours looks like that too, because yeah, I'm not doing that. Obviously, there's some gremlins hiding in there. So I take back saying that it was a good and it was working. I take all that back, chat. I didn't look at Tildo at the time of saying that, so it's a cool concept. I like the concept of actually like having to mix chemical and mix fertilizer and stuff. I think that's neat, but if tilde key is gonna look like that, I'm out. That's a no for me, dog. Look at that thing pulling that mother. That might be the best thing I've seen all day. Just for the record. Should initiate a traffic stop. Sir, do you have permits for that? Sir? Anyway, let's go get that field picked up. He can take his time to drive down there. I'm going to drive fast. Gotta go faster, faster. Whoop. So we hit the train tracks, that is. Then we're not going fast. You had 2 good fruit stacking emotes, but you guys are against the rule. Nice, fire. Tomcat, you gotta come up with like an off-brand name. Not fruit snack, but like a snack fruit. Or like, you know, Puma Plow brand snack treat. I don't know. Something super generic and not real. Gummy snack. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, Tomcat, those are amazing. Yeah, Jeff, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to brick anything. I've got 750 hours, or we've got over 750 hours on here. I don't want to brick it. Snack fruit. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, you know, it's just, yeah, I don't want to. Plus, I don't dive into things too much and like investigate. So I'd see a bunch of red, I'm probably done, you know. Crash snacks. Is there 1 or 2 time? Probably just 1. 12.2 one time around. Probably, yeah. Okay, sweet. We can use GPS, chat. Alright. Now, a mod that won't brick things, I don't think, is the drying silo that we're about to put out once we get the trailer full. I don't think that'll break anything. Dude, Sean, it's really weird. You know, I was walking through Sam's Club and our like Kroger we went in yesterday, and I'm not trying to get like preachy here, but it was kind of interesting to me, the observation that I made. Now, granted, I wasn't hungry when we went into these stores. Okay, so that probably helps, right? We had food before we went to these stores. So that was probably the first thing that really helps, right? But secondly, you know, like at Sam's Club, we're walking past like all their pastries and cookies and muffins and all this stuff. And I'm like, it doesn't even appeal to me at all. I have no interest in this double chunk chocolate cookie, you know, like I don't have an interest in that at all anymore. It's kind of weird, but like good. This map gives enough warnings on its own. Yeah, you're not wrong, Jeff. You're not wrong. But you know, it's like my brain, God, this sounds so preachy, but it's like my brain has been reprocessed or like reprogrammed, recalculating, and where it's just like, that just doesn't even appeal to me anymore, you know? Almost bought a pumpkin spice roll. We walked past those yesterday too, Sean. I had no interest. Well, just, you wish you felt like it. I think it's after you, like, I don't want to say I'm eating like the best or anything. Like, I've changed completely how I eat. I've changed completely what I eat. Like, you know, I feel like you almost have to, and then your brain kind of is just like, yeah, I don't want that anymore. You know? You just bought 3 pumpkin pies from Sam's. Now, when it comes time to like Christmas or Thanksgiving and we're going to make our homemade pies, yes, I will eat some. I probably won't eat as much as I used to. I will definitely eat some of that, but it's just weird. Like, I just don't care about, like, we walk down the ice cream aisle and I'm like, I don't care about ice cream anymore. I haven't had ice cream since maybe right in the beginning of June. I don't care about it anymore. It's kind of weird. It's like food doesn't have that like power over me anymore that it used to, you know? It's very strange. Yeah, but like, it's probably for the best, to be honest. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Thanks, Tony. Why'd you put the, never mind. Okay, yeah. Either that or I'm pregnant. Well, no, I'm not. I do have a drying silo. Normally I don't use them, but I decided to put one in. I'm tired of tedding, to be honest. Ice cream, you know, Big Mart, it was for me for years. It was for me for years, and now there's ice cream in my freezer right now. I don't care. It's cookies and cream too. Used to tear that stuff up, and now I just don't care. It's kind of weird. It really, it's really weird. It's almost like you have to give your brain time to kind of like reprogram, you know? I don't know. It's very strange. I'm just, yeah, glad that it's like, I don't know. I'm proud of myself. I know I haven't lost a ton of weight or anything, but like, I feel so much better, and I think I'm doing all right. So that's what matters. So much love. I don't know that part of that movie. Sorry. Oh, yeah. 3 tubs of ice cream in the freezer.